Hi, I'm Sarah Noble, your host for the Modern Day Intuitive Podcast. For over 25 years, I've been on a spiritual journey, searching, learning, expanding, and growing. I've traveled the world, led by my heart, on a quest to know myself so that I can support others. This podcast was created from my deep desire to help you connect with your intuition and to inspire you to create a life where the impossible becomes possible and you live into your sacred dreams and desires. Thanks for being here and enjoy the show. Hello, my loves. Welcome to Magical Moments. Thanks for being here. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about my journey today. My voice, you can still tell that I'm still a little husky. I'm still not 100% recovered. And it's been over a month now. And what I chose to do with this pretty much shutdown of my life is how it ended up being, is really to go deep into why. Like, what has happened? Why have I created this level of sickness in my life, this level of inability to show up and do the things that I love? And as I went really deep with this, I realized that I had become very busy. And busy doing things that I loved for the most part, yet I allowed busyness to be the focus of my life, which was a very old pattern for me, something that was really comfortable and easy to slip back into. And Spirit kept giving me nudges. Slow down. You're doing too much. This isn't what you talked about. All the things that I just kept ignoring. And it's so fascinating to me, right? Because this is what I teach. Listen to Spirit, listen to the nudges, do what you love, stay away from busyness. And here I was, allowing myself to get caught up in it all. And as I was absolutely brought to a standstill in my life, it gave me a lot of space to really reflect on what happened. And what I realize is that I lost sight of my priorities. I lost sight of the why. Like, what is my intention? What is my devotion, right? In this life, we talk a lot about devotion and intention here. And for me, that had gotten lost. And I had been focusing on the things that weren't as important. And in this realization and understanding, what I see is that one of my main devotions is my relationship with Spirit. And that was getting pushed to the side, not entirely, right? Because it is the source of my being. It is who I am at the core. But those things that I did every day, the offerings, the altars, the ceremonies, the meditation, all the things, they kind of took a little bit of a wobble and they weren't a focus. I realized that my relationship to Spirit is the primary relationship in my life. And I say realize, I always knew that. This is like a deeper understanding. And I say all this for you to really ask yourself the question, what is your relationship with Spirit? Where are you on that path? How deeply are you in devotion to knowing yourself as a divine being here in a body? Do you let that become a side thing? Do you only remember it when you go to yoga or you do a 5-minute meditation at the end of the day? Whatever that thing is that you come to connect. How much of a priority is that in your life? Always. I believe the purpose of our life here is to evolve the planet, to evolve humanity, to evolve each other, to evolve ourselves. And this is, right, turning towards and looking at the places that you run from, that you hide from, that you make wrong, that you don't allow, that aren't included in your life. All those places, the darkness, the shadow, the lower world, the unconscious, however you want to call it, but that part of you that you continue to turn away from, the part of you that you're scared to look at, the part that feels too painful to go into, that is the very thing that by looking at that changes your life. And not just changes your life, but changes everybody's life, because we are all here on the planet in this together. No one gets out alive, right? Like, I love that expression. And it's a together, the piece we've forgotten. We think we're so separate. We think that we're alone, that nobody understands us, that nobody will get us, that we don't belong, we're not important, we're not good enough. Whatever that story is that you tell yourself, that you let yourself believe, I really want you to know it's not true. It's a lie. We are divine. We are created in the image of God, in the divine of the universe. We come from the stars. We are cosmic beings, and life loves us. The earth loves us. Every moment of every day, she wants to have us remember that and feel that. And yet we are so busy going about our day, doing all the things we think we're supposed to be doing and calling it life, that we're really missing the point. We're really missing the real depth of what's important, what is necessary for our planet to evolve. And what I know and experience is that the spiritual path is not all about love and light. It's not all about the upper chakras and our spirit guides and connecting and having these experiences with beings and spirit animals. That, yes, that is a big part of it. But the real part and why we're here is our psychological, mental, emotional, and energetic evolution. And what this means is you have to look in the shadows. You have to address the thing, the triggers, the thing you don't want to admit to yourself, the thing that you keep running from, the part of you that says everything's outside you. That something out there is going to give you what you want, that you are going to be happy because of all the things you have or the things you do or the next relationship that lights you up. Yes, you know I teach. All those things are beautiful parts of life, and I am such an advocate for going out there and living your fullest and best life, living into your sacred dreams and desires. And it all comes from inside. It comes from the state of being that you occupy. It comes from the depth that you are willing to go into yourself, into the darkness, into the shadows. Spirit lives in there also. There's so much medicine inside those places. And the true relationship that you are looking for, the true happiness that you seek, it's on the other side of the thing that you hide from the most. I didn't intend to be so passionate about this today. And yet, as I'm sitting here channeling what manifestation, what transmission wants to come through, it is this. And I believe how it is manifesting through me, my experience, is that when I was sick, I had to cancel my client calls. I had to tell people I couldn't show up. I couldn't create the way I wanted to. And it really pushed on the part of me that says I need to be perfect, that I can't cancel on a client. It's unprofessional. Who does that? Like, that's the voice that's telling me these things. And then there's the tender part of me that is like, Sarah, you are sick, my love. You need to go to bed and people will understand. And it was this lesson in letting myself be messy, letting myself get it wrong, letting myself make a mistake, letting myself off the hook for all the things I thought I was supposed to be doing, and just do the one thing that Spirit was asking me to do, and that was stop, so that I could see something different, so that I could sit in the place of brokenness and unknown and uncertainty and realize that everything is beautiful just as it is. There's nothing I need to do. There's nothing you need to do. There's nothing you need to know in order for you to be loved, for you to belong, for you to know your worth. All those things are inherent inside you. And this, my love, is why the person that you are being is so much more important than what you are doing. So I ask you, what are you doing that is not in alignment with the life you want to live, with the truth of who you are? And what change or sacrifice are you willing to make in order to be more fully alive? I love you. Namaste. Thank you for being here today and making your personal and spiritual growth a priority in your life. To learn more about connecting with your dreams and your intuition so that you can create a life full of possibilities, visit me at www.themoderndayintuitive.com and see how we can create magic together. A big thank you from my heart to yours for making the planet a better place for us all.